We're going to show reconciliation in action. Before we show how a group that we created in Active Directory from iTeam itself, called Emergency Admin, has some special attributes for perform emergency work. So you can become an admin to fix something, but then you should be removed from the group. So we're going to use that as an example of how reconciliation should be used for. But what happened typically is that people will get added and given some access group, and after the emergency subsides, they don't get eliminated. So let's say that somebody went not even with iTeam, but went directly into Active Directory and added Judy Hill. Made it member of that group. She fixed the problem, the emergency, but she was left in there. We don't want an auditor to come and say, well, the IBM, my company policy specifies that with this IBM tool that nobody should be in that group, but then the auditor goes there to Active Directory and finds somebody in the group. So he say, well, what's the good of your policy if you cannot enforce it? And so we're going to show how with iTeam you can close the loop and actually enforce that policy. So Judy Hill was left in there, and as we showed before, we set this up with a few clicks of the mouse. And what we need to do is that we can have a reconciliation that runs automatically daily, or we can actually run the reconciliation, which is what we're going to be doing. We're going to run it right now. So we go to the Active Directory service, and we're going to perform a reconciliation. When do we want to do it? Right now. So IT is going to go and determine that there is somebody left in there, and we told us, we showed before, that should be sending emails. So Eric Power should be getting an email in his inbox, and here it is. He got his email notifying him that somebody was actually left in there. So he can click on the link, or he can actually go into his dashboard, his sexy looking dashboard, which he's familiar with, and log in, and here it is, and he gets the same notification in here, and he can actually do several things. He can fix the problem, or he can extend this because he knows that the emergency is still there. But he said that he knows that the problem has been fixed, and says we have a closed loop system, just to make sure that everything gets logged correctly for the auditors to see. So when he does that, just by doing that, we can see that if we go to Active Directory, Judy Hill and everybody else who may have been there, which is, it would have found several people, but in this case, Judy Hill that we added manually has been automatically eliminated. So we close the loop, and we can rest assured that the policy that we have set up is being enforced, reconciling daily or even twice a day if you wanted to make sure that the theory and the practice are the same.